Alright, what's up, Slizzards? Slizzard Nation. We're back. Sorry, I had to use the bathroom before I started, but we're back with some more Sliz content on this fine Thursday evening, afternoon, whatever you want to call it, I guess. Let me find a playlist to play for you guys. We did Stardew Valley last time. What do we do this time? Question mark. How about... let's do some relaxing Pokemon music. See what we got. The best Pokemon music to chill, study, and game to. Don't mind if I do. Boom. Alright. Get that going. Let me know if the volume's good on that. Turn up a little bit. Okay, boom. I watched The Amazing Digital Circus with my Discord friend. He thinks it's peak W. It is pretty good. Episode 5 and 8 was his favorite episode. I don't get the episode 5 hype. Isn't episode 5 the one where they're like doing the random bullshit? That was my least favorite episode. But hey, to each their own, right? Yeah, we're back with some Squirtle gaming. I don't know what else to call it. Just resetting for Squirtle. And maybe it'll be shiny, who knows? Who knows, chat? My microphone has no signal. Well, that can't be right, because I can see the microphone audio working. Okay, you know what? Streamlabs is tweaking out, I guess. It's gonna be one of those days, I guess. GG. Back to the drawing board. That's okay. I'll be fine. Alright. Yeah, I haven't done any hunting since the last stream. But I have done some editing. That's what matters, right, guys? So, pretty good stuff. God, it is hot out today, chat. Let it be known. Yeah, holy shit. I mean, I guess it is spring now, so... shoot. It's sunny season. Fuck yeah. I'm on my spring break, yo, congrats. Enjoy. I've had a pretty light week as far as work and school are concerned, but still a little bit of stuff to do. Lucky. Yeah, I already had mine. It starts on the 4th. Hey, you only gotta wait like another week. It's not that bad. I was just waiting for my semester to be done at this point. Because then I get another little break. But then I got some summer classes I'm taking, so that's gonna be fun. It's not. Though the summer classes usually aren't that hard. Because they're pretty fast, so. Nah, bro, dragging the shiny starter hunt, bro. Nah, bro.
Aswidifin, shut your trap. I will not have you slandering my live stream. I will shiny hunt the starters, and you will like it.
Oh yeah, I saw they released the Tomodachi Life demo. One of my friends sent me a picture of a of a Bleach character they made in the Tomodachi Life demo. It's kind of crazy. I'm surprised they released a demo for it though. Maybe they're trying to just get people to play it so that way they buy the game if they like it. And that's usually what they do. But I remember Pokemon used to make demos, but they stopped doing that after Sun and Moon. They made a demo for Sun and Moon where you got Ash Greninja if you beat it. That was the last time they did it. No more demos. They're banned. Banned, I tell you. Boring. Because the entire Sun and Moon Dex was able to be accessed somehow. I mean, I don't know if they revealed every Pokemon before the game came out. But I remember, like... I don't know. All I remember from that is in the Sun and Moon build-up, like, to the release of the game, they revealed, like, so much stuff. Like, they didn't reveal every Pokemon, but they revealed, like, more than 50% of the decks. Which is insane. And they basically spoiled the plot of the game. But, I don't know, man. Like, that was crazy. I don't even know what game had, like, the best hype train behind it. Because X and Y, they revealed a bunch of shit in, like, Korokoro magazines. So, like, that was pretty lame. Sun and Moon, I just went over. Sword and Shield, they did trailers for it every once in a while. But if we're being real, like, there really wasn't much to spoil for Sword and Shield. Aside from, like, no national decks. Scarlet and Violet, I mean, they sequentially revealed stuff. Same with Legends Arceus. I mean, I don't know. I remember the starters' final evolutions got leaked almost immediately and no one believed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was, like, concept art for Decidueye, Primarina, and Incineroar that got leaked really early. And nobody thought it was real. I remember that. I remember seeing that, and I was like, there's no way that's real. And then they put out the reveal trailer of the final evolutions. That was something, for sure. You could get Ashcat Pikachu from the demo, but nobody gave a fuck. I thought that was in the game. I thought you could get that in the game. Or did you have to do something in the demo, then you could get it in the game? I don't remember. Did you see Nintendo revealed Star Fox for the Mario movie? I did. And it, like, is that not crazy to reveal that? Like, I'm probably not gonna see it, but because I didn't enjoy the first one personally, but is that not crazy that they revealed that in a poster? That would have been a huge reveal in the movie. Low key, I think they're setting up a Smash Bros. Movie. They gotta be, right? I mean, why else would you put Star Fox in it? You know? Not a soul that is the target audience for the Mario movie even knows Star Fox. That series has been rotting since, like, the N64, yeah. It's been a while. I'm surprised that Star Fox hasn't gotten, like, a new game. Like, even Kid Icarus got, like, a newer game back in, like, the 2010s. Star Fox has gotten nothing. I feel like they could make, like, a kind of cool game with that. There's, like, a lot you could do. Star Fox got a 3DS game that sucked. Oh, I didn't even know. Didn't even hear about that. I would be down if they rebooted that franchise and made like a Metroid Prime style Star Fox game where you could like explore planets and stuff. But they're probably never gonna do that. No way. But yeah, I think they're definitely setting up like a Smash Bros. Movie. Because you got Donkey Kong, you got Mario, you got Luigi, you got Bowser. Who else was in the original Smash Bros? You got Star Fox now. I don't know if they'd include the Pokemon characters, but I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then there's also the Zelda movie that's being made, though that's live action. But they're definitely cooking up something. I don't know if I care though. Detective Pikachu. Oh my god. Holy shit. Actually, was Bowser even in the original Smash Bros? I actually don't know. Who was in the N64 Smash Bros? Yeah, no, Bowser wasn't in it. You had Mario, Luigi, Donkey Kong, Link, Samus, Captain Falcon, Ness, Yoshi. I forgot Yoshi was in it. Kirby, Star Fox, Pikachu, and Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff was in the first one? Really? Shoot. I did not know this lore. That's crazy. It's like a fucking random Pokemon to have in there. Pokemon really wanted Jigglypuff and Poliwhirl to be mascots back in the day. Yeah, I remember that. I thought they wanted Clefairy as well. I'm surprised they didn't push Eevee more back then. I mean, Eevee's basically like the second-hand mascot now. That was kind of solidified with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Which kind of makes me confused about why they haven't made any new evolutions since Sylveon. You know, I would think they'd want to like make one of every type. I mean, think of all the merch they'd sell, you know? I mean, they already sell a lot, but they decided that Clefairy, or to not give Ash a Clefairy because it was too girly, because pink, I guess. Okay, bro. Alright. Alright. Oh, let me open up Pokemon Go. I need to do my spawn checks. I had like a terrible migraine earlier, chat. So I ended up not going to class. If Clefairy was a mascot, we would have G-Max Clefairy, Alolan Clefable, 2 Clefairy Z-moves, and Mega Clefable X and Y. I don't know about that one. X and Y, I think that's a little bit of a reach, not gonna lie. Just a little bit, you know? Mega Raichu X and Y. Well, like, that's low-key reparations being paid to Raichu for, like, being shafted by Pikachu, you know what I mean? Like, Raichu deserves that. Also, Mimi Fairy. What? Mimi Fairy? What is that? Is that, like, from the manga or something? A Mimikyu Oh. I see. No, we got Mimikyu, that's enough. It's enough Pikachu for one eternity. Can I share a Pokemon hot take real quick, chat? I'm tired of the Pikachu clones. I said it. I'm tired of the Pikachu clones. I want no more. Though that's never gonna happen. They're gonna keep doing one like every generation. But I'm sick of them. I like them. I mean, no, like, I like them. Like the ones that we have, up until Morpeko. After Morpeko, you get Morpeko and Palmy. I do not like either of those whatsoever. So now I'm just sick of them. You already know they're gonna make one for the next generation. Not to mention you already have, like, the vacation Pikachus that were revealed in the trailer for some reason. That was so weird. You guys remember that in the trailer for Weewa? For Wuthering Waves. They're gonna be like the costume Pikachus from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. You just kind of get them. Like, here you go. This is yours now. If they do that No offense, it's immediately going in the box. Where's green shell? Dude, it's right here. Perfect timing. Just give it a minute. Let me just get through the dialogue. Boom. Okay. Look, we're probably not going to find this thing anytime soon. I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but... we're only like a little bit over halfway to shiny odds. So it's not exactly looking great. Red shell? Yeah. We're going to be seeing a lot of red and orange shells, whatever you want to say. It's more of an orange, probably. Yippee! But listen, guys, that is a-okay. Because I love shiny hunting. How long until we get more Weewa news? Honestly, the earliest I would expect anything is like July, maybe. If not July, then August. Or maybe we just don't get anything. It really depends how they want to go about this release cycle. I mean, typically with the new gens, they'll kind of reveal information in small doses here and there. Like they'll give a trailer like every few months or something. But I don't know if that's different now because of how the ZA release cycle went. Because it was very sporadic. We went a whole year without getting everything, or anything, you know? The game just releases without any news. No, it won't be bad. I mean, we're gonna get trailers. It's just a matter of when, at this point. Because, obviously, they're gonna have a new gimmick that they gotta explain that is gonna suck, probably. I don't know, I hate the gimmicks. Mega Evolution's kind of the only one I like. But that's just me. So yeah, they're gonna have a new gimmick to explain, and then... you know, they're gonna have to reveal new Pokemon. They'll probably reveal some of, like, their best designs for the new gen. You know, they gotta reveal the legendaries, right? I think also it really depends on when the game's gonna come out. Because if the game's not gonna come out until, like, fall 2027, which is usually when they drop games, then we might not get anything again until next year. So... I don't know, man. But I'm hopeful that's not going to happen. Solely because they showed gameplay in this first trailer. So I kind of feel like they're gearing up for probably their first non-fall release for a new gen in years. I think the last time they didn't release a new gen in fall was Diamond and Pearl. I think those came out in like April of whatever year they came out. 2006, I think. they'll show us the Route 1 normal type and some other marketable babies. Then maybe a fully evolved Mon or two later, yeah. But yeah, like, if we don't get anything by, like, the end of August, I wouldn't be expecting anything until Pokemon Day, to be honest. Like... I don't know. But they gotta reveal some stuff, surely. Surely, Chad, right? Welcome back, Felipe. You know, I just realized I'm gonna turn on my DS. I'm gonna do some shiny hunting on the side. Did any of you watch the new Invincible episode on Wednesday? I know some of you watch it. I'm just asking. I feel like we should have more encounters than this by now, but maybe I've been slacking on my speed. I can go faster. I have to lock in, which I'm like notoriously bad at, but that's okay. I lock in when it counts, chat. Trust me. Man, I'm gonna be so excited when I get this Squirtle. Because... dude, I am ready to start the next hunt, let me tell you. It's hard to hunt this offline because I gotta, like, edit my video, right? So it's like a dilemma. Do I want to shiny hunt Squirtle offline, or do I want to edit my video? I gotta choose one or the other, because I can't really do them both at the same time. Because I gotta be recording. Do both? I can't. Because I gotta record the Squirtle hunting, and then like I gotta hold the Joy-Con, and I can't really edit while doing this. It's not very practical. I would get like nothing done. I'm someone who, like, I need to I can't even, like, be listening to music or anything while I'm editing. Unless it's, like, some chill lo-fi shit. That's not gonna, like, interrupt my flow state. That's what I hate about editing sometimes. Because I struggle with focusing on, like, one thing for multiple hours at a time. No matter what it is. That's probably something a lot of people struggle with. It's not very easy. So, unless it's like a video game. Like if I'm playing through a video game for the first time, I could do that pretty easily, depending on how good it is. Like a new Pokemon game, I could play a new Pokemon game in one sitting if I really wanted to. But usually I don't, because that would be really bad for my sleep schedule. Because those games usually take like, I don't know, like 15 hours to beat. Maybe not that long, I don't know. ZA was pretty short, all things considered. Like the main story, at least. Even Scarlet and Violet, like, you could beat Scarlet Violet really fast. If you know where you're going. But oh well. Probably not going to be able to edit tonight. I want to do a 3-hour stream, but I might only do 2 hours if I want to edit. I don't know. I need to get encounters in, that's the problem. Because I'm never going to finish this hunt if I only do, like, you know, like, not even 200 encounters on each stream. Maybe I need to do things where, like, some nights I do the shiny hunting, and then other nights I'll just edit. I mean, like, I kind of do that because of streams, but the problem is I need to shiny hunt more than I do. So this doesn't take me another 2 months to find. Because my luck with these old games, where the odds are 1 in 8192, is really bad. I on average go over like 10k encounters. And maybe I get it under odds, who knows, but yeah, I definitely don't want to be... I definitely want to finish this hunt sooner rather than later, let's put it that way. I mean, who wouldn't, right? But honestly, if this does take long, I'm not going to complain, because, you know, I already got a bunch of videos on the backlog at this point. I got the starter video, which we got to finish. I got the Zygarde video, which I don't know how I'm going to do that one, because that video has footage in it from, like, over a year ago. So that's going to be an interesting one to do. But I can probably, like... That'll probably be a shorter one, if I had to guess. And then we have the Shiny Alpha video, where I, like, hunted a bunch of Shiny Alpha Pokemon. You can put that one out. That shouldn't be too hard to edit. Everyone started lurking when I announced that I'm back. You're a plague on society, Felipe. Curse of Vanishing. Felipe, it's alright. Okay, what the f... Alright, we're just gonna delete that. What's up, Berry Monster, though? Hello. Welcome to the stream. We aren't saying that, though. It's very, suspicious, dare say. Trust me, that was from a kid's show? Oh. Probably from, like, some Canadian kid's show. Some of those Canadian kids show are fucking crazy, man. Right? Not Canadian, it was PBS. Oh. Ah, yes, PBS Kids. But yeah, chat, I might as well give you a heads up now. I'm not happy to say this, but I'm gonna have to skip Silk Song Saturday this weekend. Again. Because I have to work on Saturday. So, not very happy about that. Hopefully I can get Silk Song Saturday the weekend after. You're fraud. Man. I want to finish it so bad. Maybe resorting to play it on Saturday every weekend wasn't the best idea. But, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't think we're, like, too far away from finishing it, so I guess there's no rush, but... yeah, I don't know. Silking it? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna forget all the controls again, and then I'm gonna get stuck in another boss fight for an hour. Oh. I mean, it's already been like 2 weeks since the last one. So we're already cooked. Let's put it that way. And then I gotta hope when I go to grind up my portals for the legendaries in ZA that I actually get another legendary portal, because I've been unable to do that. Hopefully we can do it though. I believe in my Pokemon abilities. My abilities to Pokemon. I don't know. I swapped my earbuds out for my headphones so I can hear you now. What, am I quiet? Dang, gang, if I'm quiet, let me know. Or is the music too loud? Yeah? Bro, what the fuck? Alright, we're gonna turn down the music. Try that. Because I genuinely have my microphone. That was probably loud. You aren't quiet to me. Okay, you guys are so confusing. I have my microphone at like pretty much max volume. So. And if I adjust the gain any further, the audio is going to be distorted. Comparing Pokemon evolution methods from generations 1 to 9, do you feel as if the conditions of evolution have gotten more complicated as the games go on? Yeah? Some of those Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet evolution methods are fucking goofy. Bring your Yamask down to 1/4 HP in a single hit and then go under a bridge. Forgot about that one. That one's infamous. No, like genuinely, if they ever make another evolution method like that, how are people gonna figure it out? Because I'm pretty sure like in the Switch 2, like if you try to like go into the game's code or whatever, you try to data mine, like, it bricks your console. So if they ever do some ridiculous shit like that again, how are people gonna know? They're probably gonna have to, like, post a video or something on how to do it. Like, that's... it's crazy. Yamask was so stupid. Hey, don't call Yamask stupid. Don't call my boy stupid. No dissing a Unova Pokemon in my chat unless it's a Lomalola. Not allowed. It's against TOS. Jesus Christ, it's pouring. Bro, it is as sunny as it can be here. Unlucky. Galarian Yamask? That's still a Unovan Pokemon. They would probably hint at it in in-game dialogue. Oh, true. Could be. Did they hint at it in Sword and Shield? Because in Sword and Shield, you didn't even have to go under a bridge. You like ran through the desert. I think you like ran under an arch in the desert area. In the wild area. Dang, I hate Red Stripe Basculin. The fuck you say? No, it's okay. Basculin is kind of valid too. Though, low-key, Basculegion is an honorary Unovan Pokemon. We love Basculegion here on the Score YouTube channel. I wish I used one in my Legends Arceus playthrough. I was originally going to, but I ended up going with Floatzel instead. Ampharos is overrated. Yeah, a little bit. Oh yeah, and I picked Hisuian Typhlosion, so I already had a ghost type. Like, it was crazy. I had a whole team in mind for that game. And I don't think I used, like, half the team members that I wanted. Like, I wanted to use Drapion. I wanted to use Spiritomb if possible. Though I couldn't figure out how to get Spiritomb while I was playing. Well, I did, but, you know, by that point I'd already, like, had a good team. I think the only Pokemon that I was originally going to use that I actually picked were Hisuian Typhlosion, Scizor, and Gliscor. And then I had Floatzel. Weirdeer. And I think I just used like a shiny Gibble. Like I didn't evolve it. It's kind of wild. But then I replaced it with Arceus, I think, once I beat the game. Why do I need friends? Specific day periods and unusual methods just to evolve one Pokemon that anyone can get. I'm forcing it to evolve just by trying to kill it, and I feel awful for the poor animal. Okay. I don't have friends. I make Sliskor help me evolve Pokemon. Oh. This is true. Though in CA, you kind of had to do that. Because there was no, like... Well... Yeah, there was no link cable. That's what I mean. No link cable. But they didn't have that in Scarlet and Violet either, so I don't know what I'm talking about. What's up, Podak? Podak reacts. What are you reacting to? You're reacting to the new Invincible season? Any kind of stuff. Boom. Choose one. Poison Heal on Mega Meganium, but it makes it immune to poison type moves, or Earth Eater Mega Heatran. I feel like Poison Heal Mega Meganium would be very redundant. Or not redundant, but like... I don't know, not very helpful. I mean, I guess it like deletes its quad 4 weakness, but... It's just like one thing. So Earth Eater Meganium's probably better. Hisuian, Zorua, and Zoroark are cool too. Oh yeah. God, there were so many cool Pokemon I wanted to use in Legends Arceus. Low-key, I should do another Legends Arceus playthrough. Use a different team. Though most of the Pokemon I like in that game are ghost types. So I'd have to double up on a bunch, which I guess is fine. I don't really care. Top 5 Pokemon for real. They nerfed Incineroar? How so? They took away his knockoff? Wait, actually? Wait, why? I mean, I guess Incineroar was pretty busted, let's be honest. Like, unbalanced busted. So you know what? Kind of valid. You should stream your playthrough of Legends Arceus? Maybe. I don't know if you guys really care about that. That might just be a me thing. Just so I can use some of those Hisuian Pokemon. Because I didn't use Basculegion or Hisuian Zoroark at all. I just kind of caught them. And that was it. The only Hisui Pokemon I used were... It It was the Typhlosion, Hisuian Typhlosion, and Weirdeer. You shiny only playthrough. Your last one of those went so well. Oh god. I mean, how would that work though? Also, why do I keep hitting B? What the fuck is wrong with me? Believe me, I thought about doing a shiny only playthrough of Legends Arceus a couple times, but I'm kind of iffy on how exactly it would work. Because, like, there's not really any badges in it. You know? So... I mean, aside from... I mean, there's the whatever they're called. The noble battles, right? But there's only 5 of those. Thoughts on Survivor last night? They almost got the monster, but he barely survived. Bro, I told you. I told you. It was a good episode. I thought they were going to do, like, both teams were at Tribal at the same time, but it was, like, 2 different Tribals, so I was surprised by that. Though I think it's crazy that they're already doing a merge. I hate that he's doing good. Look, I told you, man. He's gonna win. Oh, what's up, Zachariah? Welcome in. I don't know how I feel about the 17-player merge. Yeah. There's gotta be a catch. Smash Bros. Movie with Jason Momoa as Incineroar. Bro, am I the only one who does not want there to be a Smash Bros. Movie? They're setting it up. Like, they clearly are. Because why else would they put Star Fox in it, you know? I don't want it, though. The GOAT coach is going to be in the power seat. He has a lot of followers. Coach Colt 2.0. Honor and integrity version. Oh, yes. Colby and Joe. Joe is like... He would die for a coach, I think. Though, Colby... he's kind of just going along with it. He's like, yeah... I don't know. I have a feeling... Colby's gonna turn on them. Potentially. I'm happy. Colby is in like a really good spot. Jack Black as Kirby. No. No, they're gonna have a... What's that one girl who everyone hates? Okay, that's like a broad statement. No, there's this one actor that's like pretty well known. I forgot her name. Aquafina. Yeah, that's it. She's gonna be Kirby. I knew it was like Aqua something. That's hilarious. Yeah, Aquafina is Jigglypuff or Kirby. Yeah. No, that's definitely gonna happen. Do you pay attention to the confessional count stuff or not? Because there's someone interesting who has one every episode. I look at the, like, people will post graphics online and I'll see that. I think it's still funny that Tiffany has less than Zach Brown. She got none last episode. Who's gotten a lot? Who are you talking about? Let me know. Who's the interesting person that got a lot? Danny DeVito as Wii Fit Trainer. No, Wii Fit Trainer would be voiced by like an AI. They would do that. Who's gonna play Piranha Plant? It's me! Oh my god, as Woodifin's voice acting debut on the big screen in the Super Smash Bros. Movie. There's 3 members of Kalo who haven't been to Tribal, who've had at least 2 an episode. Who? I know Colby gets quite a few. Genevieve's gotten quite a few as well. Talking about Colby specifically, but Coach and Aubrey also. Oh, I see. I mean, Coach is Coach. Obviously, he's gonna get a bunch. The Aubrey's a little surprising. Her edit's been so weird. I'll play Incineroar since he's my main. In the Smash Bros. Movie, like it'll be like one of those choose your own adventure books. Ryan Reynolds comes back as Pikachu. Oh, sweet Jesus. Low key though, I'd be down for a Detective Pikachu too. Like not related to the Mario franchise whatsoever. Aubrey is getting the underdog winner edit that they tried. No. Aubrey's edit has been like, I don't know, like they're having her have this beef with Genevieve, but like it's not one-sided in the fact of like, oh, only one of them's really going after the other, but it's like Aubrey's clearly in the wrong, but they're painting it in a way where like Aubrey's gonna survive, but they're making it seem like she's in the wrong at the same time. So it's like, I don't know, that doesn't seem like a winner edit. But I wouldn't be surprised if she goes kind of far, which, oh god. Detective Pikachu 2, but the post credits has Mario. Oh my god, no. Don't be related to the second Detective Pikachu game either. I mean, was the first one related to the first Detective Pikachu game? I don't think so. I mean, maybe it was, but I've never played the Detective Pikachu game, so I have no clue. I'm foreseeing a Coach and Ozzy makeup and then a South Pacific Final Four level betrayal. No. I think Ozzy's screwed. I think Ozzy might get out in the next episode, to be honest. Because he broke any goodwill he had with Emily and Christian. And they were, outside of Sari, they were probably the only 2 that were willing to protect him. Though I think they're going to be less willing now. So I think he's kind of just screwed if Coach wants him gone. I'm Mario, and I'm here to recruit you to Super Smash Bros. Initiative. Yeah, that's how it ends. Mario shows up at the door at Detective Pikachu's house with the one guy that is also friends with Detective Pikachu, and he's like, "Hello, Detective Pikachu. We require your services in the Smash Bros. You have been drafted." They're gonna draft Detective Pikachu. Though isn't Detective Pikachu like a normal Pikachu now? Because I think the lore in the movie was like Ryan Reynolds was the guy's dad, but then he like got into a car accident with his Pikachu, and like somehow he ended up inside Pikachu. Yeah, and then he turned back into Ryan Reynolds at the end. That's right. Yeah, that's what happened. It's been a minute since I've seen that movie. I saw it in theaters, and that was the only time I saw it. Hey, Fox. Hey, Fox. I'm assembling a team. We could use... Wait, what? We could use me? Okay, bro. Some goofy writing right there. It's called the Super Smash Brothers. You win? Nah, you can add a little more dialogue sauce to that. Come on, you can do better. I remember when I went to see Detective Pikachu though. They were handing out like little Pokemon card packs themed after the movie that had like 2 cards in it. I have those somewhere. I think those are at my mom's house. And like all the cards in that set were like the cursed Pokemon from the movie. You have to use the Ryan Reynolds voice. I can't do the Ryan Reynolds voice. I don't even know his voice. I mean, I guess it would just be the Deadpool voice, right? But I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. It's too hard. It's probably another double elimination. My guesses are Ozzy and Genevieve. Yeah, I think they're setting up Genevieve getting out, which really sucks because she got screwed over, man. Hate to see it. And yeah, I think Ozzy's days are numbered too. But I think Christian also could be one that goes soon because I don't know, man. Like, he's gonna be a huge target. I have the original Mewtwo card from the Mewtwo movie in theaters. Wait, that's crazy. Like you mean the first Pokemon movie? Or are you talking about the remake they did, like, not too long ago? Christian has too many confessionals to go early. I don't know, man. Like, I don't think he's going to win. I'll put it that way. Because he's too big of a threat. The remake wasn't in theaters? Really? Oh. Well, dang. Well, congrats. Shoot. I also think Rick is screwed. Well, not screwed, but I don't think he's winning. Because he won against Suri. What do you think the Jimmy Fallon and Mr. Beast integration will be? Well, we already know there's going to be Mr. Beast tokens. I don't know what the Jimmy Fallon thing's going to be, though. Maybe you get to, like, host Tribal Council instead of Jeff. I don't fucking know. Olimar and Louie need to be in the Mario movie? Okay, maybe I'm stupid. Who's Louie? Jimmy Fallon's still a thing? Yeah, the guy has his own show still. And now he's like... I don't know. For whatever reason on this season of Survivor... They made a bunch of deals with celebrities to get them involved in some cases. So they had Zach Brown come out for a challenge and be a part of the reward. He got to listen to some Zach Brown songs. He's like a country singer. Mr. Beast is going to be involved at some point. Jimmy Fallon's going to be involved. The idols for the season are the Billie Eilish idols. Which those are fucking terrible. I like this season a lot outside of that. Because the Boomerang idol is so unbalanced. In like a bad way for whoever finds it. Like Genevieve found 2 of them. And she doesn't even get one. And she's probably gonna get eliminated. Even though she could have had 2 idols if they were just regular idols. Absolutely screwed over. I think Fortnite might have died. Yeah, I heard they laid off a bunch of people. Though in my eyes, Fortnite died when they posted that little video a few weeks ago with fucking Tung Sahur and Carol, what's her name? Ballerina Cappuccina. Other than all the weird celebrity stuff, this feels like old era Survivor. Yeah. Yeah, it really does. I don't like the celebrity stuff. And I don't like the Billie Eilish idol, though I guess that could be considered a celebrity thing. Tralaleo Tralala has been found dead in a ditch. Yeah, Godspeed. Burr burr patapim. No, we're stopping this right now. I wonder if they're gonna actually release the tongue skin and the ballerina cappuccino skin. Because I've not seen one person be happy about this potentially being added. The only new era season that felt like old Survivor was 46 and maybe 45. Now, I'm gonna be real, I didn't watch 45, though I watched 46, because I heard that was the best new era season. That one's actually pretty good. Really funny. Great cast. Like, I've watched a couple of the new era seasons. I watched the first few, like 41 and 42. I watched 44, 46, and then 49. Since you can't copyright AI, they can do it for free. Yeah, like they can just like, I mean they could remove it too. Like, I don't know. Like, they don't need to add the AI guys, surely. They don't need tongue, and ballerina cappuccino. I don't know, man. Bro, you will be seeing me cop triple T and cranking 90s. Lovely. Bro, spending like probably 20 bucks on AI skins. Sora is dead now, so hopefully the rest of AI slop will be next. See, here's the thing, right? They shut it down, at least for public use. But I'm wondering if it's really dead. Like, I'm waiting for there to be a catch, because I feel like these companies are gonna view Sora as too useful of a thing for them to just like shut down. I don't know. I mean, hopefully that's the case, but that they just shut down, but I don't know. I don't buy it. I'm waiting for the rug pull. 41 isn't even horrible. It just has horrendous player edit. Xander got the craziest winner edit ever and didn't get a single final tribal vote. I completely forget like the end of that season. The only thing I remember from 41 was this one guy in the pre-merge had like 2 advantages. And then his closest ally betrayed him for no fucking reason because he had 2 advantages, and then he got voted out. And I was like, oh. That was lame. I love how there are 2 different conversations going on exactly. Sorry, I was drinking some water. Oh, man. Gotta clear my throat. I want to do so much yapping. No, not chimpanzini bananini. That was my favorite one. Read my messages. I just did. Who remembers Trippy Troppy? I remember Trippy Troppy. Shiny Squirtle at 11,236. God damn you, dingbat! Fuck! Dude, it's gonna be another 2 months before I get there. Well, not really, but it's gonna be a while. No, chat, there's this one video of someone, like, I forget what it was called because its name was ridiculous. But there was this one guy who used to make videos where he would, like, speedrun saying the names of the brain rot guys. And there was this one he said that was, like, actual gibberish, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever at the time. It was, like, this bird character with like some cherries on it, I think. I remember I sent the video to Mackles. Maybe I can get him to find it. He actually DM'd me. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm sure he will be able to do that for me. Okay. Back to the stream. Sliz, can you find a shiny whenever... Or Sliz can find a shiny whenever he wants. He just needs content. Believe me, I do not need more content. I have like 3 videos right now. On the I can't find words now, I guess. The backlog. 0 out of 12, by the way. No, I have 1. I have 1. I have 1 singular video. Hold the phone. Let's not slander me. Come on, I have 1 singular video. Yeah, sorry, 1 out of 12. Yeah, get your facts right. 1 singular video. Already have catching up to do. Well, here's the thing you guys are underestimating, right? Because the cryogonal video, I was like really busy during that time. Well, actually, was I? I don't know. I forget why that video took so long. I might have just not been locked in. But the starter video, it's probably the longest video I've ever edited. So, at least recently. So, you know, this is going to be the longest wait for a video, most likely this year. So the other ones are going to be way faster to do. Like, once I get shiny Squirtle, like this video, I could probably pump it out pretty fast. Starter vid's going to get you to 1,000? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Because here's the thing, like with the starter video, I got to figure out like how I want it paced too. Because I have like a certain pace set for it now, but I might make some changes to it. It's gonna be a lengthy process. Yo, what's up, Club? Progress on the starter video. I'm still getting B-roll. Still placing that in. A lot of it, I have to like get stuff. Like I recorded a bunch of stuff, but to be honest, what I need more of is like stuff that I had on streams for B-roll. So I can just go into my previous video files that I have for it and just fetch the B-roll. But yeah, it's still like it's still a process. It is still a process. Let it be known. Let it be known. Starter video never releasing. Yeah, it's never coming out, chat. No, I was hoping I would get it out this month, but I think I underestimated how much I would need to like do drafts of it. What I mean by that is like, you know, I finish it and then, You know how much I would need to cut out or like change script stuff to like fit those changes that I make. So it's probably going to be April, unfortunately. But after that, the good thing is the Zygarde video shouldn't be too long. The Squirtle video shouldn't be too long once I find Squirtle. The shiny alpha video that I did like a bunch of hunts for, that might take a little bit, but not as long as this. So I'm not losing hope yet. We're still kicking. Still going strong. Well, okay, maybe not strong, but the other thing too, I need to get in the right flow state because I really haven't been in the right flow state for content creation. Because like when I'm editing, I need to be locked in or else I don't get stuff done. And I've been having trouble locking in. Starter video will release alongside Half-Life 3. This is what we needed. Half-Life 3 coming on the same day as I released the starter video. Me and Gabe Newell, creator of Valve, creator of Half-Life, we made a deal. We made a blood oath where he would release Half-Life 3 the same day I released the starter video. Just shadow drop, like not even an announcement. Like he just drops it. He's like, Half-Life 3, here you go. School nurse be like, have broken bone, ice pack fixes everything. I guess. I mean, I don't know. Dude, I'm gonna be real. Every time I went to the nurse when I was in grade school, it was low-key just to like get out of class. Especially in high school. I would be so bored out of my mind in class. I'd pretend I'm sick. And then they'd let me like, they had like these little like not beds, but like, because they weren't beds. Dude, they were kind of like cushioned benches that you could like lay down on in like these back rooms. Shit was beautiful. Actually, I'd usually go to the nurse because my allergies would be bothering me, and then they couldn't do anything about it. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That's what I had to do to watch the Sword and Shield announcement trailer back in the day. I had to get out of class, go to the nurse's office, and then lay down in the barracks. And then watch the trailer, and I was so incredibly disappointed by the starter designs. I remember I was like, what the fuck? You kidding me? I can't wait for them to announce Gen 11. Hold the phone. Gen 10 and Gen 11 come out at the same time. We're sorry we couldn't get Gen 10 out in time for the 30th anniversary, so to make up for it, we're releasing 2 new gens on the same day. I mean, that would just be awesome, guys. Come on. Am I right or am I right? Gen 9.5 when? Whenever they announced Pokemon Legends Scarlet and Violet. What would they even do for a Scarlet and Violet Legends game? I don't even know. Quite honestly, I don't care either. Area Zero First Expedition? Maybe. Where you play as the professors in the past/future. Perchance. I don't know, I feel like that would kind of just be retreading storylines. We're probably not going to get a Scarlet and Violet Legends game, though, so... I feel like that's the gen that would be least likely to get one, outside of maybe Kanto. Just because of how recent it is. Like, we do not need to go back to Paldea. I hope Brout Evolution won't steal my Grass Starter Evolution. Bro, I'm telling you, when Brout fully evolves, it's gonna just turn into the big angry bird. Just a round green bird. That's gonna be what Brout's final form is. It's gonna be grass fighting, and we're all gonna cheer in unison. Because we love that. I need Brout to not be fighting type. We have so many fighting type birds. Well, you're gonna get another. Hate to say it. It's time for more. Grass fighting. Sumo wrestler. That's what it's gonna be, I'm telling you. I like making random teams in Showdown and seeing if I can win with the randomized team. I used to do that with some of my friends. We'd do like random Showdown battles. I'd usually win. Though, one of my friends was actually like good at Pokemon, so I'd usually lose to him. But like all my other friends, nah, I'd beat them. I remember one time I was playing with my friend in a random Showdown battle, and we were both on our last Pokemon. I forget what I was using, but he was using I think it was a speed form Deoxys, so like genuinely the fastest Pokemon outside of like Regieleki. So this guy had like basically like the means to outspeed me, and he hit me with an attack, and I think I lived genuinely on 1 HP from whatever it was, and then he was so mad. That was so funny. Grass Steel Brout with Iron Barbs and high defenses, and it clicks Power Whip and Leech Seed, and wait, this is Ferrothorn. Yeah. Ferrothorn 2! Come on, let's go. I want them to do like new unique type combinations for starters, like stuff we haven't seen before. Like, have we gotten a Grass Fairy starter? I don't think so. I don't think Brout would be Fairy, unfortunately. I could see Brout being like a grass rock, maybe. That would suck, but like, I mean, it could happen. And then maybe Grass Fairy just happened, man. Look at the flower. Oh. Okay, my bad. I forgot Meganium counted technically. You got this. Thank you, Gotham. Thank you, the city of Gotham. Appreciate it. Thoughts on Ferrothorn? Ferrothorn's awesome. Big Ferrothorn fan. What else could... We could get a Water Psychic for the Gekwa evolution. I don't think we've ever gotten a Water Psychic starter. I don't think that's ever happened. So I'd be down for that. And then for Pombon, maybe Fire Fairy. Could be. Fire Fairy. Fire Ground. Have we gotten a Fire Ground one? No. It probably wouldn't be Fire Ground though. I think Fire Fairy would be more likely. But I don't know. Look, as long as it's not like Fire Ghost, Fire Dark, or Fire Fighting, I don't really give a shit. Truth be told. I hope Gekwa evolution line won't steal my water starter evolution line either. Bro. It's gonna steal all of them, man. We're almost at 4,800. Let's go. Yes. I don't think we can get to 5,000 tonight, but we'll be kind of close. Try to do some offline hunting. Honestly, give me Brout evolution having Grass Electric. That would never happen, but it would be awesome. Grass Electric Brout. Or low-key, just make all of them like part electric type. They've never done something like that. Grass Electric, Fire Electric, Water Electric. That would be kind of based. Can't wait for the totally real first normal bug type bookworm to turn into the first bug dragon type. Dude, what are you cooking? Bookworm evolves into worm. It evolves into worm. Spelled the way you spelled it. WYRM. Because that, like, I don't know, that has something to do with dragons, I think. Because the Dynamax dragon move is Max Wormrind, or whatever. Wormwind? Wormrind? One of those. It's just like this centipede dragon thing. That would be raw as hell. Dragon centipede Pokemon. Give it to us. Come on. It would be like Orthworm, but it has aura. Dragon Centipede Pseudo Legendary would be so raw. Well, that's not gonna happen. No, the Pseudo Legendary is going to be a dragon type, just a pure dragon type. And it's gonna be like... No, it'll be... I don't know. It'll be a dragon water type. A dragon flying type. What's up? Yo, what's up, Mackles? Welcome to the stream, where I find no shiny Squirtle. You just watch me reset the game for like 3 hours. That's basically it. Welcome in. I just finished Survivor. Oh. What'd you think? We were talking about it earlier. Good things. Yeah. The episode was good. I DM'd you my thought you did. Hold the phone. Oh my god. The fuck? Jeff really thought he was tough. I'm gonna be so honest, Mackles. I disagree with what you said at the end. I mean, I think he did as good of a job as he could have, but I'm gonna be real, that whole trio of Christian, Emily, and Ozzy, I think they all have like a 0% chance to win. Like, some of them might go far, but I don't know, man. Christian's just way too big of a threat. And Ozzy, he completely tanked his social game. I don't think people are... Like, he's going to be a target at the merge. I don't think people are going to go to bat for him. when he's gonna need it. And then Emily just, I don't know, she just talks way too much, man. I don't think Christian's gonna win either, but I think he did a good job for this episode specifically to not get voted out. But yeah, like I said, I mean he did all he could basically. Yeah. The LGBTQ Pokemon team: Ho-Oh, Azumarill, Sylveon, Minior, Bruxish, and Blacephalon. Okay. W. Why Ho-Oh? Is it because it's like it leaves the rainbow? Oh yeah, that's probably it. I'm mad Rizzo is still in. I think he is really annoying, but I hated the guy they voted out too, so I wasn't too bothered. I'm telling you, dude. Rizzo's set up, man. He's gonna go far. Which is really surprising. I thought he was gonna be out early this season. Bookworm, Sheltome, Chronolara. Trust me, we will get our bug dragon this time. Yeah, we're gonna have to sacrifice like 10 orphan children though to pull that off. So get cooking as Woodifin. I need Rizzo to just do something stupid. I mean he has. Like he's been running his mouth about how big of a threat he is. Like that's gonna put a target on his back. Unless he like wisens up. But I don't know. The problem is there's just way bigger targets at this point. Like when the merge happens, Coach is gonna be gunning for Ozzy. And vice versa. But the problem is Ozzy's not gonna have enough people in his corner. Unless he gets the Rizzo squad to side with him, but I don't think they will. Was Coach the person who was leaked to make the merge because of the buff? Yeah. Yeah, Coach. Yeah, that was shown in the intro. He had the yellow buff on. I was looking for it this episode, yeah. Honestly, I'm happy with who made the merge. I think they merged, like, way too early. But at the same time, I doubt, like, a bunch of... I doubt they're gonna start jury yet. The jury probably won't start until there's, like... I don't know, like, 12 people left. So the next 5 people are probably not going to be on the jury. We'll see who those people are, I guess. Mike and Angelia going out back to back was crazy. Oh, yeah. Apparently Christian was like, he had it out for them or something. Allegedly, at least. There's like a bunch of drama involving those 3 going around. Megalara Garuda is a type of wasp found in one part of Indonesia that is the only thing in its genus. It's the only Megalara that exists in its normal name. And its normal name is King of the Wasps. Like, this is our one shot where the King of the Wasps is gonna be a dragon bug type. Hell no. A wasp dragon Pokemon. I like the idea of a centipede dragon Pokemon more, but you know what? I will take a bug dragon type. However, they plan to do it. If Ozzy, Emily, or Christian make it to the final three, they would have gone to every single triple council possible. Yeah. That's crazy. I think the one who has the best shot out of those three is Emily. And that's just because people aren't going to perceive her as like this huge threat. But I still don't think she's making it. I genuinely think those three have a 0% chance of winning. I kind of want to make concept art of it, but I don't want to make Game Freak scrap it if they are planning to make a centipede dragon Pokemon. You just draw it for yourself, I guess, if you want. There are also probably going to be a few double eliminations, which is going to be interesting to see. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Cuz there's no way they're doing like a real like 17-person merge. This is definitely going to be something like during the merge they get like split into a couple different teams like each episode. And then like let's say they do like 4 teams, right? Or 3 teams, whatever the actually would that I don't think they could evenly split 17 people. You know, they can't. I don't know. I really don't know what they're gonna do. But yeah, I'm pretty. I would not be surprised if next episode's a double. Exile Island. Oh, they're gonna send someone to exile. There you go. Could happen. They may have done a Dragon Bee / Wasp with Naganadel, but this thing does not look like an average, you know, yellow jacket. It doesn't even got yellow on it. What's it called? The Megalara Garuda? I'm looking this up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ew, bro. Ew, bro. What is that? Ew, those things' eyes are crazy. Oh god. Well, give me the centipede. Not that. Though I see the vision though, as Woodafin. I see the vision. I'm gonna be real. I think the people that have the best chance of winning right now, I think Rizzo's in a really good spot. I think Suri's in a really good spot, of course. God damn it. How do they always fucking let Suri get so far? I don't get it. Camilla, I don't see her getting voted out. There's no reason for anyone to really go after her. Unless, like, Joe wants to go for her for some reason. Honestly, Colby. Colby's been playing really well. Colby's been playing really well. No one's really out to get him. Though, I'm a little worried because they teased he injured his foot somehow. I'm really worried he's going to get medevaced. They made sure to, like, include a little confessional about that when they really didn't have to. So that's going to hold some sort of significance, I think. Because why else would they include that? I swear to God, bro, if Colby gets medevaced, oh my God. Who else? In the preview for the episode, at the end of the last episode, they showed someone's bandaged leg. The shot didn't appear at all this episode. Oh. Maybe that was supposed to be Colby, but they cut it. Oh god. Bro, they better not fucking medevac Colby. I'm gonna be so mad. Especially because he's genuinely doing well. That's what sucks. Who else is playing well? Or who else do I think can win? I think Chrissy can make the final 3, but I don't think she would win. Because it sounds like she's not really, like, very popular out there. Honestly, Stephanie. I could see Stephanie winning. She's honestly been playing pretty well. Way better than I expected. I think Coach is playing well, but Ozzy might stir some shit up. Yeah, no. Coach is way too big of a threat to make it to the final 3 unless he went on an immunity run, and I don't think he can do that. Or unless he pulls the South Pacific again, where he's just so unlikable that no one's going to vote for him. But I feel like on a returning player season, people would want to vote Coach to win if he made it to the end. So yeah, he's way too big of a threat to like get that far. Although, Ozzy does have an idol. I forgot about that. Ozzy does have an idol. So maybe he idols out Coach. That would be funny. That would be so shitty, because then he'd get you'd know right away he'd get voted out the next episode. Imagine like a Coach Ozzy Suri final. Oh my god, bro. That would be devastating. I'd be rooting for Coach, but like there's no way if Suri makes a final 3 like against anybody, she's gonna lose. Like everyone's gonna vote her. Yo, what's up, Caleb? Welcome in. That would be a crazy final 3, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't see a way Ozzy gets to the final 3. I think his days are numbered. Unless he makes up with Coach. Though I don't think Coach is ever gonna fully trust him. And I don't think his ego is gonna let him make up with Coach. Tomodachi Life doesn't have censorship. Yeah, I heard the demo came out. One of my friends sent me a picture of this character from Bleach that they created in Tomodachi Life. Really funny. I think Tiffany could make a final 3 as well. Or as that player you bring because they did not... Oh yeah. 100%. She's not winning. No shot she wins. But final 3 very possible. She'd be brought as a goat. Maybe gets like 1 vote from, I don't know, somebody. My boy Q got murdered. I was so mad when Q got out. Q and Savannah are like the 2 people that got out in the pre-merge that I'm sad went. I'm kind of sad Kyle got out too, but like he got medevac, so there's nothing you can really do about that. I'm mad Angelina and Mike went out. I really want to see the David vs. Goliath trio stick together. Yeah, I mean... They instantly killed each other. I don't know, I mean... The problem is, I think Christian kind of realized, like, they'd be way too big of a target if they, like, stuck together. So I think Christian thought his best chances of winning... Because he himself is already a huge target. So I think he thought his best shot was to stick with, like, Emily and Ozzy. But I think... I don't know. Christian in general is just way too big of a threat. But, like, getting them out makes more sense for his game. Although I would not have voted out Mike when he did. I feel like that was a bad play. I haven't been keeping up on 50, gonna pay attention loosely, then binge it all when it's done. It's been pretty good for the most part. They've had like they had one episode where like they heavily featured this one celebrity guy that sucked. And then I also don't really like the Billie Eilish Boomerang Idol. I think it's terrible. It's completely screwing over this one player. I feel so bad for Genevieve. Because, dude, if it was just a normal idol, she'd have two of them fuckers. She'd have two of them. She would be set. Like, low-key, she might just win the game at that point. I would be so down for a Genevieve win. But no, she had to give the idol to other people. Like, alright. I need the Mr. Beast episode. That's probably coming soon. Or maybe not, I don't know. They're probably going to split apart the celebrity cameos. Because I think Jimmy Fallon's supposed to get one. In some form. My 3 picks to win are Christian, Suri, and Coach. I'd say Suri's probably got the best chance of those 3. But we'll see. Also, I thought Rick was stupid in this episode. Can we just talk about that? Because he like completely turned his back on Suri. Like, you don't do that. You told her about the idol that you found. And you're turning your back on Suri. Like what? Bro's lucky they merged, because if they didn't merge, he would honestly probably be the next one voted out on that team. It was terrible. I think Rick also doesn't have a chance to win. Rick didn't find an idol. Yeah, but he told Suri he did, and then gave it to Aubrey. That's the lore, remember? So Suri can use that against him. If she wants. She can say, like, oh, Aubrey and Devins are working together. Yeah, he had a bigger role in the first couple episodes, but once the swap happened, he kind of got nothing until this past episode. But no, like, I don't think Rick's gonna get out soon, but like, yeah, you don't turn on Suri after you save her. That's not something you do. You either get her out or work with her. If you fail to do either of those, you're cooked. It's been Christian's season because he keeps losing. Yeah. I have a feeling he probably won't play a big role in the next episode unless he's the target, which could very well be the case. I mean, he's gonna get like one confessional at the very least. He's Christian, for fuck's sake. The problem is Christian is like, he's the type of player where like it's very hard for him it's going to be very hard for him to win any season he's on. Because, like his best shot was his first season. But he didn't manage his threat level well enough and got targeted because of it. And everyone knows he's a threat once he returns. So, like, the only way he's going to be able to win is if, like, they put him on a cast with a bunch of rocks. Like they did with Cochrane in Fans vs. Favorites too. Tiffany guaranteed a confessional. They showed it in the preview. Yeah, now instead of having 2 less than Zach Brown, she'll have 1 less than Zach Brown. It's fucking hysterical. Cerie's been crazy on reality shows the last few years. She got the Final 5 on Big Brother, won the Traders, and now is... yeah. She also made it to the Final 4 of the Australia vs. the World Survivor. She's gotta be, like, the best, like, reality TV show player ever. Like, it's not really debatable. She does well in, like, everything she goes on. Except Heroes vs. Villains. That was the one time she didn't do well. That's because people were smart and took her out. You had to make a Survivor season, who would you cast out of past players? Oh, dude, I have no fucking clue. I'd want to do, like, another second chance season. That's what I want the most. I want another second chance. So I'd cast a bunch of, like, people who only played once. Because that's what you do for those types of seasons. I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of the Survivor seasons, like the older ones, in a while. So I don't really remember a whole lot of the people. Bring back Reem. True. Reem would be a must. Bring back Reem. Who else from that season? I would say Gavin, but, like, I don't know, he's kind of lame. Maybe Lauren. She made, like, the final 5. She had, like, a good edit for the most part. Bring back Lauren. Bring back Davey from David vs. Goliath. Oh, bring back the guy who lost to Ben in fire making in that season. I forget his name. Oh, Devin. Devin, that was his name. Bring him back. Don't bring up... God, that season was so bad. You should do a Brent Steele Survivor Sim. No. I'm too lame. Ain't no way you're actually still talking about Survivor. I left like an hour ago. Okay, to be fair, I wasn't talking about it for a little while, but then like Mackles came in and was talking about it, so I brought it back up. My bad. It'd be nice to see something besides the walking streams. Hey, do not slander shiny hunting. Plus, we're not even moving. We're just standing still and clicking the A button. Let's talk about how bad Invincible is. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the new season of Invincible, I'm not gonna spoil anything, obviously, but these first 4 episodes have actually been not, like, I don't want to say terrible, because they haven't been terrible. But it's all just felt like filler. I kind of like the new season. Interesting. I don't know, the first 3 episodes, it just feels like build up. Right? They're obviously building to, like, some cool stuff that's gonna happen at the end of the season. But, like, as a result, the first 4 episodes have kind of just felt sacrificed. Voice acting felt really off to me, too. I don't know if anyone else has felt that. Kinda. Yeah, I can tell at least that, who's the guy who does Omni-Man's voice? I forgot his name. But I feel like he's starting to get bored with the role. You can tell it with his voice acting. The animation budget desperately needs a buff as usual. Yeah, but then they wouldn't be able to pump out a season every year, bro. God forbid, right? Jonah Jameson, I think. No, isn't that the name of the guy on Spider-Man, though? I don't think that's his actual name. I think that's just the Spider-Man guy. I'm looking this up, actually. Yeah. It's J.K. Simmons. That's it. J.K. Simmons. That's the guy. No, J. Jonah Jameson is the Spider-Man news guy that he plays. But I basically look at them as the same person, though. Alan has been the only good part of the season so far for me. I mean, Alan's just a G, you know? Like, it feels like they've been building mainly to, like, a bunch of different plot threads. Like, they're clearly setting up a lot of stuff. Like, they had, well, I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously. Sorry, I don't want to do that. But, you know, they're clearly building to a lot of stuff. But it's just, I don't mind there being setup, but when it's, like, 4 hour long episodes of setup, like, bro, I feel like that's a little too much, personally. So, I mean, the hope would be that, like, the second half of the season will be, like the setup will pay off. Right? I want some of the villains to stay dead. How they brought back the one guy. Who'd they even bring back? I just don't remember. Oh, I know now. Also, I hate how Robot goes by Rex now. It's so stupid. Oh, yes. I remember who they brought back. Yeah, they've had, like, a bunch of shit happening, but, like, none of it is really impactful. Again, it's all just set up. Somehow Redacted returned, yeah. I think the only character in Invincible who's like genuinely, well, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Also, they brought that episode 4 was so boring, and the way the one guy, oh my god, dude, that was like fucking nails on a chalkboard. The guy talked like barbarian Neanderthal for like the whole episode. It actually was rotting my brain. Is it really that annoying? Well, so in episode 4, they have this one guy return from season 1. You've probably seen the trailer for the episode, but yeah, they have this one guy return from season 1, and the way he talks is like caveman style. And the guy is talking for like a large part of the episode. Like majority of it is spent on that guy talking. And it is so bad. And there's no B plot either. So like you're kind of just stuck with that plot line. Dude, it was so bad. But apparently episode 4 was like, it's like a like new content, like it wasn't in the comic book. But yeah, I think they definitely had an oversight with giving that character such a huge role in the episode, because listening to him talk for a long amount of time is actually terrible. It was so annoying. As long as the new season of The Boys isn't bad, we should be. Oh god. Dude, I am like. I don't know what to think, man. When does it come out? It's coming out soon, right? Like April 10th, I think. I'm so worried for that. Sometime in April, yeah. April 8th? Oh, even sooner. Yeah, I'm very worried for The Boys season 5. Is it season 5? I think so. Oh, man. Crazy how the amazing digital circus mogging shows are in. It's honestly crazy. Like, I was saying this not too long ago. But when the Amazing Digital Circus first came out, I thought it was going to be slop. That's kind of the vibe I got from it. But then it genuinely became like this amazing show. That was insane. Insane evolution. Hopefully they stick the landing with the ending though. Because that's what a lot of these series struggle with, man. They cannot stick the landing at the end. I'm really scared for the ending because they want to go, or they can go in so many ways and ruin it in so many ways. Yeah. I thought it was slop too, but I got into it after episode 5. See, I didn't even hear about it until, like, I remember I was on a voice call with Mackles and the gang, and they brought it up, and I didn't even know what it was. And it already had, like, millions of views. Completely flew under the radar. I think we watched episode 2 or 4 together. It was 2. It was episode 2. Yeah. The pilot has 460 mil. I know, dude, it's crazy. Genuinely, it's such a good show. I think the episode that really got me into it was, I would say episode 2 because I liked the Gummy Goo plot line, but then they, like, you know, killed the fucker at the end of the episode. So I was, like, kind of devastated about that. But I really liked episode 3, so I think that's what got me back in. And episode 4 was really good too. Dude, like, all the episodes except for, like, episode 1 and 5, in my opinion, are, like, really good. I remember you saying you'd never watch any more episodes if they killed him, and they popped them. Bro. Oh my god. I mean, technically they didn't kill him. Like, he has appeared a couple times since then. But it's just not the same. I hate how people still think it's a kid's show. Yeah. Definitely not a kid's show. Though, kids watch it anyway, so I don't think they care. Four, 6, and 8 are my personal favorite episodes. Yeah, same. Same. Like, every episode pretty much is, like, really good, again, outside of 1 and 5, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. But I think episode 1 is, like, unanimously the most disliked one. I'm still really surprised how quickly episode 9 is coming out, considering it's an hour long. I mean, they've probably been working on all these episodes, like, simultaneously to some degree. So I'm not really surprised. Because I remember there was a pretty lengthy gap between episode 6 and... Okay, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. But you know what I mean. The one after 6. Yeah, you said that earlier, Felipe. I forget, like, what do you... Did anything important even happen in 5? I think 5 was just, like, they were doing a bunch of random adventures. And then there was, like, some lore here and there. But no, episode 8's the best one. The episode gap between 4 and 5 was 6 months. Oh, dude. Yeah, I remember being mad about that because, like, I don't know, I didn't really like episode 5 that much, so I was like, bro, that's it? Waited 6 months for that? Yeah. All I remember was like the stargazing scene from that episode. And then at the end, everyone is like isolating Ragatha. Jax is Walter White. No. No. I do remember the reference though. I hope Kane isn't dead because he got done there. Mackles, I hate to break it to you. I think Kane is legitimately dead. Like, how are they gonna bring him back? Like, genuinely. Recycling bin? I don't know, man. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Because how can they even get the computer back, you know? The computer's gone. Unless they can conjure a new one, but that wouldn't make any sense. Because, like, they could have just done that to begin with. And that's even if they can conjure stuff anymore, because they might not be able to. Since Kane died. So I don't know. I think Kane's just gone. I don't know what Bubble... I think Bubble is the other AI. Because Bubble and Kane are like... They're like connected in like this really weird way. Because I don't know what episode it was, but I remember there was one episode where like... I don't know what Kane did, but he like I think he like pulled Bubbles' tongue or something, and then the tongue came out of Kane's mouth. So I think Kane, like, you know, Bubble was the other AI, and then Kane like ate Bubble. So then because of that, they, you know, they became like symbiotically connected. That was episode 4, yeah. Well, there you go. And I saw like a couple posts. If you look at like the command prompt code that Kinger was running, there was like something in there overriding his commands, and there was another like entity talking in there, and it looked like the name was blocked out, but it looked like it said Bubble, like a little, like you could see a little bit of it. But the thing is though, I don't know if Bubble's also dead or still alive, because if you look at it this way, if Kane ate Bubble, right? If that's the logic we're going with, if Kane got deleted, technically Bubble also should have gotten deleted, because like Bubble's now part of Kane. They like fused. So maybe Bubble just wanted to like get revenge on Kane in that way. But if they're connected, why? Yeah. Maybe Bubble just wanted revenge in whatever way Bubble could get it. They don't really care if they die in the process. But, I don't know, maybe deleting Kane somehow frees Bubble. I don't really know. I mean, we'll find out in the episode, right? Maybe Bubble will appear. And be like the final villain. Sometimes Bubble is like normal to Kane, and then he'll like glitch out and start raging. Yeah. Like, it's clear Bubble hates Kane. But like, maybe because Bubble's part of Kane, it like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't get it. Well, I mean, I do get it, but I don't know to what degree Bubble has control over. Then he glitches and he says like, they all hate you. And then Bubbles glitched before too and done stuff like that. I forget what episode it was, but there was one episode where like Bubble was trying to say something nice to Kane and then said like fuck you or something. I don't know. So I think Bubbles always had like a dislike for Kane, but like maybe it can't freely express that because it's part of Kane now. There's gotta be some deep Bubble lore in episode 9, or else they failed at writing, yeah. I don't know, I mean, if Bubble doesn't show up in episode 9, I don't think that would necessarily be bad. I'd kind of rather Bubble not show up. Because I think you can come to your own conclusions based on what happened in the, you know, throughout the series as to, like, what Bubble is. I think it's, like, pretty obvious. I do think Bubble will return, though. So I think there's too many questions about Bubble to not answer. But yeah, there's this one thing too. If you watch, like, at that little scene at the beginning of episode 8, where they were showing, like, Kane consume Bubble, or, like, the other AI, whatever you want to say. While Kane was consuming Bubble, Bubble throws out, like, this blue piece of itself, and it, like, it lingers on the screen for, like, longer than anything else, aside from, you know, the red Kane dot. So maybe Bubble somehow, like, threw a piece of itself out, and that piece has, like, been in hiding. So maybe what'll happen is, like, that piece of Bubble is still alive, while the rest of Bubble that Kane ate is, like, gone because it got deleted. So, like, a fragment of Bubble's power still exists, and then will come back. Maybe. I heard Bubble was partly responsible for deleting Kane. Yes. Yeah, in the command line code, you can see, like Kinger tries to, like, cancel the delete command, but then, like, something's overriding it. And there's, like, another thing in there saying that, you know, trying to get Kinger to kill Kane. Yeah, Bubble probably will return in the last episode. Probably be, like, the final villain. Apparently Bubble calls Kinger by the name Grant in the code. I think that was Kane. Because Kane was also talking in there. But yeah. No, I heard about that. It's not confirmed that it's Grant, but, like, I think the GRT or the GRN and then, like, the other two letters are censored. So a lot of people are assuming it's Grant. So maybe that's Kinger's actual name. Kinger's actually called Grunt. No. Not Grunt. Anything but Grunt. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot they could do with the final episode. I think Jax is gonna crash out. You also have to wonder what's gonna happen to all the other people who are abstracted. Like, do they disappear with Kane, or are they still alive somewhere? Because I don't know if the cellar exists in the circus itself, or if it's like a little pocket dimension Kane created. If it exists in the circus, then the abstracted people will probably all escape. I hope in episode 9 they either all escape somehow, or they can revive Kane and all make up and learn to live together in the digital world. I'm gonna be real. The natural conclusion would point towards them escaping, because Kane's dead. But I don't think... Yeah, there's no Kane to save them. Yeah. Because here's the thing, right? I don't think there's a way for them to escape, because I think it's been heavily implied that all the people in the circus had their brains scanned into the circus. Because the company's called CNA Neural Scans, I think. I think that was shown in the command prompt. So... And like we've seen with Gangle, right? Imagery of her getting hit by a truck. Then there was the imagery with Jax in episode 7 where he's like driving a car somewhere. I think it's possible that like CNA will put people who maybe are on like life support or something, or like in comas, into the digital circus for like experiments and stuff. Maybe that's what they've been doing. So there might not be a way for them to escape if that's the case. That's kind of my theory right now. Kane did say in episode 8 he used their brain scans to create their digital bodies to represent. Yeah. So I don't know. It might be cooked for everybody, to be honest. I don't think they're escaping. I think they're... I mean, maybe Bubble will save them. I don't fucking know. Yeah, that's the thing that confuses me too, because like some of them... Yeah, they all like kind of say... I think the theme is like they all got like a headset. Because like Pomni said she found a headset. And then Ragatha was talking about how she found a headset with like some of her friends or something. But yeah, that could just be a fake memory. Could be. Episode 9 has to answer so many questions or else it's going to feel really underwhelming. Well, luckily there's an hour in the episode, supposedly. Can they remember their name without the filter now? I guess it's possible. Though, I mean, I don't think their names were loaded into the neural scan. I don't know. I guess it is possible. Creator said episode 9 is twice as long as episode 8. Okay. So yeah. I mean, they definitely have a lot of time to wrap things up. I could honestly see them going like the Toy Story 3 route. Where they just have all the characters, like, accept the fact that they're cooked. And they all just kind of die. That would be really sad, though. But I think they need to answer the truth about Bubble. They need to answer, you know, the abstracted people. Like, are they still there or what? They need to... I think they need to explain the truth of the digital circus, like why they're there. That's the most important thing, I think. It's like I don't see them getting the good ending and escaping, and I don't see them getting the bad ending and all dying. But what would staying stuck in the circus equal in terms of an ending? I mean, it depends how they're stuck in the circus. Like, if they're floating through the void for all eternity, that would suck. But if they can, like, fix the circus, I think that would be, like, the best ending they could get when it comes to that. I don't know. Maybe they can, like, use the void to create their own living space. Maybe that'll be it. Feature-length episode of the Wacky Crew and the post-Kane banned to Ubers. Epic competitive reference. We're almost at 4,900. Sheesh. Holy smokes. The void has to have some significance. They made a big deal in episode 1 and never touched on it since. I think we'll see the void in episode 9. I think that'll hold a lot of significance. Because, like, the whole world is falling apart. So... They did say already they can conjure like Kane, so if they want to give them the mellow good ending where they accept they can never leave but try to make the world they have as good as they can make it, yeah. Though I don't know if the conjuring is necessarily like anyone in the circus can do it, or they only had that ability because Kane had that ability. Like, if that's the case, then they can't conjure anymore because Kane got deleted. We never saw the carnival. I didn't even know there was a carnival there. Dude, Purdue is losing. It's over. Yes! Wait, I didn't even know March Madness was on. Holy shit. Oh. Wait, I had a new... Guys, did you hear an ad play or something not too long ago? Or has it all just been music? Because I guess a new music video thing started auto-playing. Okay, I gotta see this Purdue score. Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, they're only up by like 2 points, but like, oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. God, I hate Purdue. With all my heart. I mean, they all said Kane was Kane does it naturally, but they have to really put their mind on it, so I doubt it was connected to Kane. Okay. So, basically, that'll probably be how it ends. They figure out a way to, like, conjure their own new world that they can all exist in. I think that's how it's gonna end. You're probably right about that. That's, though, if, you know, conjuring, they still have the ability to do it. If Purdue loses, Ollie wins the bracket. I hope you know this. It would be guaranteed at that point, wouldn't it? I mean, to be fair, Mackles, I could still win. Like, if Michigan and... What was the other team I had? If Michigan and UConn both make the final, I think I could still win. But honestly, bro, I'm praying on the Purdue downfall. I don't give a fuck. Sue me. None of them that came in after the initial members who worked with CNA even knew they could mess with the circus, so now that they do, maybe they can get a sort of happy end because escape is the best, but they not escaping. Yeah. I think them escaping is a pretty close to 0% chance. Oh, another thing we need to learn in the end is what abstraction truly is. Like what is it? Like, how does it happen? I mean, we know how it happens. Like, they get in a bad mood or something, or like really depressed. But like, does it mean they're like dead forever, or can they like come back from it? Like what does that mean? Because maybe abstraction happens when like the person dies, like their physical body dies. What if Kinger gets another computer and revives Kane? I mean, I guess that could happen, since I guess that maybe they might be able to conjure still. But I don't know if they'll be able to get him. They might touch on the abstracted because the circus is falling apart. No, I think that has to. That has to be the case. Unless the only way that doesn't happen is if the cellar was like a pocket dimension that Kane made. Like if it's not physically a part of the circus, then they might not come back, unfortunately. But I feel like that would be kind of dumb. Ribbit's going to appear in some form in episode 9 because they got a whole voice actor for her, but I don't know if that's going to be through flashbacks or if she revives. I have a feeling they might be able to revive all the people. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe they can figure out a way by, like, conjuring. But I think... Yeah, because I don't think they're gonna come back to life, unfortunately, because with the way abstraction's being framed, like, whenever Pomni was referring to it in episode 8, she was referring to it as like, its death. Like, when she was talking... Like, when she was roasted Kane or whatever, she was like, we're all gonna abstract someday. Which is kind of, like, aligned with, we're all gonna die someday. So with the way they're referring to it as, I feel like it's kind of like, it's like death in the circus. They labeled some of the Queenie merch as dead wife, so... I mean, that could just be for a bit. I don't think it's a 0% chance they get revived. Like, I think it's possible, but it's definitely more likely they don't. I think we'll probably see Ribbit in, like, a flashback, though. That's probably what's gonna happen. What if Bubble is still alive and takes over the circus? I think that could happen. Bubble's gonna be involved. There's probably gonna be some Jax opening up on his backstory, and we'll see Kaufmo, Ribbit, Jax flashbacks. True. True. There could be a Jax crash out. I feel like it would be very in character for him to be pissed off at Kinger. Because Kinger, like, destroyed the circus or something. Abstraction is basically like death in the circus, but they aren't, like, actually dead. With the one flashback before episode 8 with Kinger and abstracted Queenie in the fort where she still knew Kinger. Maybe it's like remnants of the person, I don't know. Remnants of the person. Yeah, Jax is gonna... I don't know. I don't think he's gonna abstract. But I think he'll probably get, like, really close. And then there will be, like, some Friendship is Magic, My Little Pony scene where everyone's like, Jax, we all love you. We all accept you, Jax. Don't die on us, Jax. Don't abstract. And then he'll, like, overcome it. Like it'll be like some epic Disney scene. And then Steven Universe will come in and be like, you can make a difference. You can make it right. There's no way they abstract one of the main six. I feel like that time has passed. Yeah. They had their moment to kill off a character and they chose Kane. GG. What if the abstracted characters get unabstracted with Kane gone? I guess it depends really on, like I said, what abstraction is. Because, like, if it's something Kane did to them, then yeah, I guess they would be unabstracted, because Kane got deleted. Though, I just realized something, though. Because... yeah, I just realized something, because, the lore behind the Digital Circus, or like with Kaufmo, or not Kaufmo, with Kinger and Scratch, is Scratch wanted to create like some way that he could like keep living on, because he had like a brain tumor or something. So, and like DNA is like a neural scans company, that's what it says. So I feel like them dying in real life wouldn't really have an impact on them dying in the circus, now that I'm thinking about it, because they're technically not connected. So maybe there is a way to bring back the abstracted people. Maybe like they can conjure the code, and maybe like when they abstract, like like their scan file gets corrupted. And then maybe they can use, like, a backup or something to fix... I don't know. Though, yeah, now that I think about that, though, I don't think it's connected to them dying in real life. Also, in episode 1, when Kaufmo abstracted, Kane had no idea for, like, the whole episode. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't... I mean, here's the thing. I think Kane has the ability to abstract people because he can, like, fuck with their brains. Maybe that's what happened with Scratch. But... I don't think Kane is, like, actively fucking with people's head. I think what he's doing, maybe, is, like, he's trying to, like... prevent them from... Because there was the weird thing was that scene with Jax in episode 7, where, like, he has the vision of Ribbit that, like, comes out of the corner of his room and, like, touches his hand or whatever. Like, did Kane do that? Or was that just him fucking hallucinating? I think he pushed Scratch to abstraction and chilled out at... Yeah. I think that's what happened. Their bodies are based on their minds, So if they lose their mind, they lose their own self and turn into yeah. Okay, so low key, maybe they can get revived or like fixed somehow. Because maybe Cain didn't know how to fix them because he just doesn't understand humans. But since like the humans can conjure stuff, maybe they, since they understand humans, because they're themselves humans, maybe they can figure out a way to unabstract people. Though I feel like that would definitely be something that happens like after like the whole thing is resolved with like the circus falling apart. Like that would definitely be like an end of the series thing. Because they can't just reintroduce 10 characters in the middle of like fucking apocalypse, basically. Yeah, that was Jax on 40 Benadryl, losing his mind and going to literally abstract before being interrupted and thus saved. Yeah. Please revive Cain and teach him how to understand humans and have them all live happily together. I don't think they're gonna revive him. I don't think they're gonna revive him because the thing is, I don't think he can understand them. And they'd have to reprogram him, which I guess, like, if they're able to unabstract all, like, the programmers, I guess they could do that. Technically. Maybe that will be what happens. I think I'm cooking, y'all. I think I'm cooking. To be honest. Hold the phone. Yeah, now I'm more on the boat that they are gonna unabstract people. The more I think about it. What happens to the NPCs in past adventures now that Cain is gone? Are they deleted forever? Yeah. I think they are, because they're his creations. So I think, like, Gummy Goo is cooked. Though, if we're going with the conjuring angle, then Pomni will probably, like, revive, or, like, create a new Gummy Goo. Maybe the lesson of the story is the understanding of humans and each other and living together in harmony. Yeah. Low-key, I think I just, like, predicted the ending. I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna, like, by using the conjuring stuff, they're gonna, like, figure out a way to fix the circus, unabstract people. We predicted the ending? True. True, my bad. This was a team effort. Everyone in the chat's involved. They're gonna create, like, the digital paradise. I don't fucking know. Got, like, a new place to live. And then everyone's gonna live happily ever after in the digital circus. Or they get slimed out by falling into the void. No. No, I don't think that's gonna happen. Though, I would have to wonder what's gonna happen with Bubble. That would be the only question mark, because I feel like if they were going to bring back Cain, there would be no way for Bubble to be back. Because, like, Bubble hates Cain. I don't know. But that's just a theory. A film theory. Dude, they should low-key put me on film theory. Put us on film theory. Because we just predicted the ending. I'm actually really confident that's what's gonna happen now. We could just be completely wrong about this. You wouldn't be able to tell the abstracteds apart. They all look the same. I'm not gonna lie too. I think once they're all like connected together, I think they're all just like I think they all just combine. Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know. That's what it looked like in the cellar though. Maybe it's just like one giant abstraction monster. Let's check in on Purdue. Please be losing. Please be losing. Please be losing. Please be losing. Yes, they're losing! 7 minutes left. Please die. Please die. The only time we've seen the cellar open is when Kane opened it. Yeah. I think the Gloink Queen was an early example of how Kane works. They feed it pictures and images and spit out data. Oh my god. Is that what happened with it? Because I forget, to be honest. I don't remember the Gloinker. There's like some crazy foreshadowing in Digital Circus. It's honestly insane. The show's creators said they set up the show in a way where when you go back and watch old episodes after new ones air, a lot makes sense from the past episodes. Yeah. We only proper see the cellar when Kaufmo gets sent and in a trailer where Kane snaps to it while trying to change the scene. Oh. Right. I mean, theoretically, the cellar will be opened up unless, again, it was like a pocket dimension Kane created. But I don't know. I don't think that's the case. Alright, we're going to do this last reset. Actually, yeah. We're going to do this last reset, and then we're going to call it for the night. Nice 3-hour Sliz stream. The cellar's directly connected to Kane, at least from what we've seen. So if they're gonna revive people, they might need Kane. Oh, okay. That could be it. Alright, let's see it. Alright, chat. Well, that is going to do it for tonight's Squirtle extravaganza. If you guys enjoyed, like the stream if you haven't already. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Would appreciate that. Again, as I mentioned earlier, no Silk Song this weekend. Unfortunately, I am working on Saturday, so GG. But hey, I'll let you know otherwise. I mean, maybe, but yeah. So I will see you guys most likely next Tuesday. But yeah, that being said, W theorizing in the chat. And yeah, that's gonna do it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Next Tuesday? Oh. Okay, next Thursday. Peace. Next